So what I want to show you now is how you can frame your panels, and when I say panel I mean any work that's on a thin board. Can be canvas panels where the canvas is wrapped around the edge of the piece of compressed card, or it could be one with sheer edges such as this board here. So there's two different framing options. You can either do what we call a B style frame, which is a tray frame where your artwork sits in the frame and you can see right up to the edges of your artwork, or you can do the A style frame, which is more traditional, where you've got a bit of a lip that goes over a couple of mil around your artwork and protects the work of art within the frame. So this one is quite a common one that we receive inquiries about. How do you actually fix your panel into a frame such as this? This is the FC1140 B style frame for your coding, and I'll show you now how you fix it in. So they're cut with a little bit of give, a couple of millimeters extra cut, so that you have a slight gap between your artwork and the lip of the frame. So it's quite a difficult process getting it actually centre, but it just requires a bit of care. What I'm going to do is just get some PVA glue and do dots at regular intervals. You may not need to do as many as I'm doing here, but say about an inch to maybe a couple of inches, and you just do a line of dots. And what I'm actually going to do is fix my panel in place with a combination of using these dots of PVA glue and some double-sided tape. And you might wonder why I'm using both. Well, the reason is that the artwork can actually move around on the PVA glue. It takes a little while to dry, but the tape will actually fix it in place instantly. So the idea is to put bits of double-sided tape in between each of the dots. Right, let me just... And I'm just going to go all the way around with the double-sided tape, and then I'll show you how to position the panel. So I've put some dots of PVA round and realised actually I didn't need to do as many dots. So I've put little small pieces of double-sided tape at regular intervals. And so what happens now is you want to centre your panel onto the frame. So once you've assembled it, it's good to have a little positioning experiment, see roughly how much of a gap you're going to have, which I did before I put the glue on. And it's going to be a couple of millimeters, so you just carefully place it, very gently. And what you can do is just slide the panel around, get it in exactly the right place, and once you've got it in the right place, press it down and apply pressure downwards, and that's when the tape that you've positioned adheres the panel to the frame permanently. And the PVA obviously will dry eventually over the course of a couple of hours, and once that's dry, your panel will be permanently fixed into place. And once you've got that secure, you can then turn it over and think about how you're going to hang it. So you could put mirror plates on, or you could put picture wire or picture cord with D-rings, all of which are available at Jackson's.